I'd say the look is pretty tough for Vineyard Wind. I mean, the entire beach was covered in stuff yesterday, from the foam to the fiberglass, and just having to close the beaches for Nantucket on the hottest day of the summer. Obviously, not a good look for them. I think that they're doing what seems to be a pretty poor job of getting people answers and just getting questions out there. I've reached out with a couple emails, I've been passed along to two different people. No one really has an answer for anything yet, but everyone has a pretty big opinion of what's going on. So I think it's pretty important that we start getting some
I'm very
answers.
concerned as someone, I've been coming to these beaches for 10 or 15 years. And so with little kids walking around the beach and not being aware of what's in the sand, I definitely think it's concerning. And the lack of response is also concerning.
It's utterly catastrophic. It's so sad, and I'm still trying to deal with the fallout and absorb the long-term consequences. But just on the ground yesterday, it was absolutely appalling.
I think it's sad, especially because like there's so much wildlife in the ocean, and like, yeah, it's just sad to know that people are at danger and at risk. Yeah.
I think I would have saw some people from Vineyard Wind here today with shirts on or something, comforting some of the beachgoers, but we haven't seen that. Apparently, it's all been the lifeguards and the people here on Nantucket just cleaning up the beaches like they usually do. But overall, we feel pretty safe here, and I'm more worried about the sharks, actually.
I think that it was like honestly like it was just annoying for all of us because it was like right in the middle of the beach and we all like walk around and some people didn't know or they weren't like aware and they were like going in with all these like dangerous like shards of stuff everywhere.
We were really blown away with how much actual debris was here yesterday. It was remarkable as far as how much debris came off of the wind turbine. But I have to say, it's the Nantucket way that magically overnight things can disappear. And whomever did the cleanup efforts today, we, particularly my kids who love coming to this beach in particular, are incredibly grateful. Um, it's we found a couple, or our neighbors here found a couple of small pieces, but other than that, we haven't seen any of it today.
Well, it's really just unfortunate, taking a whole beach day away from the civilians in Nantucket and all these tourists. But look, we got to prioritize safety, and I think the response was okay. It's safety first at the end of the day, and that's what our mothers want.
I see abstractly this does happen once in a while with a turbine. We've had oil spills. Look at what coal does to West Virginia. I mean, there are consequences for all of these technologies, and I really think the wind turbines are the way to go for the time being until we do more solar and get wave energy and other things that will come up online.
I agree. I think the response is pretty adequate. I wasn't hit by any fiberglass, and I don't know anyone that was, so I think they did a good job.
I believe that we didn't even get to go to the beaches yesterday, so I didn't get to see what was on the beaches. But I walked this morning with my dog, and I have not found anything except little tiny scraps. And it sounds like it was the town that was doing it, so I think they did a great job.
I'd say it's pretty disturbing considering there's only 10 turbines up and there's a lot more to come. So I think this is a warning shot. I think the response is good. Look, it was a bummer not to be able to swim yesterday, but I've walked along the beaches today. I think they cleaned it up. Lifeguards did an amazing job cleaning up, and so we're out here today having fun.
Well, I will say that the response I've seen from being on the beaches on Nantucket has been like amazing. I feel like people came together really quickly. I don't know if those people are from Nantucket or people who are actually responsible for what happened, but I will say from what I've seen, and I've been on multiple beaches the last couple of days, it's been phenomenal. So somebody's doing a good job. Again, I don't know if it's island people or people that are responsible. I do feel like it's a tragedy what happened. It sounds like there's a ton of unanswered questions, and I do feel like somebody needs to take credit. And
It's island people.
it's island people that are doing all the cleanup. Yeah, so like good for them. Should other people be helping? Absolutely. Yeah.
I agree with these guys, but I feel like the beaches could have done a little better of closing down the beaches.
I will echo Kelly's sentiments. Again, not knowing who is doing it makes sense. It's islands people. We've seen the lifeguards going up and down. We've seen them collecting. It's been a controversy, as we know, and it's a shame for the ocean, for the environment. And also to shut down the beaches during the key tourist season was a huge bummer. But we love that the people are taking care of it and doing the best they can.
It's the middle of the week on what's usually a busy rental week, and the beach is, I'd say, relatively quiet. We're not doing lessons. We have a lot of people that are concerned about lessons and concerned about the safety in the water. So it's definitely affecting us. So, I mean, I think it's going to be one of those things that we're going to be hearing about it all summer and seeing the lasting effects on it.